friends, this is Caroline of Caroline's Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it and want to see more, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a video from me. I am pretty much a planner channel. I do plan with me's monthly and weekly, sticker and stationery hauls, organizational videos, and now more functional plan with me's like this one. So if you like that kind of content, come back soon. Love to have you here. Today's video is a functional plan with me for my work week, and I will also be including the process for putting together and writing my lesson plans and what I use for that on a weekly basis on Mondays. Mondays are our planning days, so that is usually when I get the most time to do my school planning. This first clip here was recorded on a Monday. On Mondays, this past Monday. On Mondays, I like to go through my week and just sort of make sure that my dailies have all of my important things noted down, and I might begin the process of pre-planning for my plan with me using this little system that you see here of numbers. In the little in the tasks column, you'll notice that I put numbers 1 through 6 down. That is to give me little indicators of things that I want to mark down in my memory planner, decorative planner, recollections vertical weekly. The 1 through 6 are the 6 items that I usually put in each of the columns for each of the days. I usually limit myself to the 6 most important things that happen each day, and then I'll write little notes about each of those in each of those numbered spaces, if that makes sense. And then the other side is just my catch-all for my to-dos and other things, and I might migrate those things over to my 6 items for my memory planner daily columns, if that makes any sense. I do have a whole video on how I pre-plan and a little bit more about this system and this process, so if you're curious about that, I will link that video down below and in a card if I remember. The clip, the decorative little clip, is from Etsy. The pen that I'm using here is from Villa Beautiful. It was a collab with Sadie Stickers for her advent this year. And the folio and petite planners that I use for my daily plans are from Erin Condren. This is my much more functional work planner. It is an A5 rings size. It is the Luxe Productivity Planner. And you can see that I just use the ruler bookmark that comes with the planner, and I'm just using a pen to write in my 3 most important tasks for each of the days. I do only plan Monday through Friday in this planner. I don't use it every week, but for particularly full weeks I will use it. Like this one, is the end of second quarter, so with the end of the quarter is the end of like a grading period, so that comes with a lot of tasks and data collection and assessments and conferences and things like that. So I want to make sure to keep all of my tasks straight for each day while also keeping track of my goals. And these inserts that came with the Luxe Productivity Planner allow me to do that. The top left-hand section is my 3 must-do items. Then you get a section for other tasks, progress on your goals, and then a space for exercise, and things like that. And you can also track your water intake and give yourself a productivity score for each day. What you see me doing here is renumbering the afternoon timestamps on the right column. It is sectioned off by hours, but it's a 24-hour format, so I just went in and put the times in instead of 13, 1 o'clock, instead of 14, 2 o'clock, etc. for the remainder of the time-stamped section. And then I'll go in and put in my tasks that occur at or around those particular timestamps for each day. And yeah, that's pretty much my system here. If there's any sort of special events happening, I'll note it on the top there, so you can see Wednesday the 27th was my 5th anniversary with my husband, so I just noted that on the top. And then on the top of Friday, I just noted that it was payday. Since it is the last working day of the month, I do get paid on that day, so I just wanted to note that to remind myself to take a look at my accounts and move money around and things like that. I usually like to note my workouts in if they occur at a specific time. Right now I am doing best case scenario 3 workouts a week through an online sort of virtual workout group thing that I've signed up for 3 classes a week. One on Wednesday, Wednesday is not a day of the week. Wow. One on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one on Friday. And they all occur at or around the same time, usually 6:30. So I went ahead and penciled those in. I also made sure to mark taking attendance and reporting that by 10 a.m. as that is one of the requirements for school, obviously. They're being really strict about attendance and recording it at a particular time, just with everything with COVID and everything being virtual. They're just being sticklers for attendance, which makes complete sense. So I just make sure to note that down to make sure that I've checked it off and submitted attendance by the correct time. Moving into my lesson plans, this weekly planner is from Planning World. It's just a desk pad with Monday through Sunday sections vertically. I wrote in the dates Monday through Friday in the week up section, and you can see that I use the margins a little bit differently, as well as Saturday and Sunday. I sectioned those dates off to allow me space to record my attendance. As my students arrive to our virtual space, I will write their name in the little section that I've denoted P, and then if anyone is absent, P for present, A for absent. If anyone is absent, I can note their name in that bottom little section, just so I remember to record the attendance correctly in our attendance system. This week we did not have any school or meetings on Monday. It was a teacher work day for the end of the quarter. So I just marked space for Tuesday's attendance underneath that. And then I went into recording my lesson plans just to keep myself on track for each day. 8:40 to 9, we have our networking and grading time. 9 to 9:20 is our morning meeting. Then from 9:20 to 9:40, we have a movement break, and then we have our literacy block. Then from 10 to 10:15, another movement break. 10:15 to 10:20, 10:25-ish, we have our show and tell time. Then 10:25 to 10:50, we have choice activity time. Then to 11 o'clock is another movement break. 11 to 11:20 is our math block. Then we clean up, get ready for the end of the day, and I'll give any announcements that I need to, and then we sing our little goodbye song at the end of each day. So our routine is pretty consistent. Our schedule is definitely the same every day. And then here I'm just noting my one-on-one sessions with kiddos that I usually have in the afternoon, and I have 2 or 3 kids a day that I see, sometimes 4 depending. So I'm just writing their times down there at the bottom, and then I'm going to go in and record the specific activities that I wanted to include in each of our literacy and math blocks. I'm going to reference our planning guides that are on my computer, so I'm cutting out, I edited out the times where I'm just kind of looking at the computer and staring at the screen and picking activities and stuff, so I edited that out just to write the activities in, so you just see, you know, me actually writing down the plans instead of dead space where I'm just looking at a computer and nothing's happening on the screen. And then you saw that I noted the theme for the week up in the upper right hand corner. The theme for school for this week was maps and geography, so I'm just writing that in, and then recording and noting the specific activities and materials and books and things I'm going to need to be using for each section of the day, just to keep myself on track so that I can be prepared and sort of get all my materials and tabs open and stuff at the beginning of the day or at the end of the previous day. Then I'm using my Mileliners, 3 different colors of shades of blue Mileliners, to note the theme for the week, my one-on-ones, as well as the special event that was the teacher work day, and then my show and tell times, as well as the dates for the week. Excuse me, and our little activities that we do at the end of each day. Then I'm going into the finance tracker that came with this Lux Productivity Planner, just to note down and keep track of some recent sticker purchases. Then I'm going back into my weekly pages to check off some tasks that I had completed for Tuesday already, and then to fill out the rest of Tuesday. I like to note any work or tasks that I'm doing for YouTube, as well as my cleaning tasks for the day in these sections. In case you're curious, the pen that I was using for my lesson planning section was the Pilot G2 in 0.38 in black, and the pen that I'm using for this section right now is the Papermate Inkjoy in 0.5, Inkjoy Gel, I think, in 0.5 in black. As you can see here, our class meets from 8:40 to 11:30, and then I usually have some time to plan and prep, and then I may have, I usually have one-on-ones in the afternoon, and then after about 3 I have time to work on YouTube things and attend more closely to chores and stuff. So let's see, on this day I did do a 6:30 a.m. workout, Zumba workout, I think. Yep, so I'm just writing that in as progress towards my goals, because one of my goals is to exercise more. This was also the day of my husband and I's anniversary, so I'm just writing down and blocking time to spend together, enjoying our anniversary meal, exchanging gifts, and spending some time watching shows in the evening. Blocking time for things like that and things like self-care, which you'll see me mark here on Friday in a second, is just really important to me. It almost like lets me give myself permission to do those things, to take downtime and to do those self-care kinds of things. If it's written down in my functional planner, I've set time for it, then I'm more likely to do it, if that makes sense. And I've given myself permission to use that time for that self-care task, if that makes any sense. yeah, we're back to that Bella Beautiful CD stickers pen there. Just filling in some things for Thursday. Yes. Class time. Reminding myself to feed Kitty in the morning. Reminding myself to eat lunch and do laundry. And you'd be surprised how easy it is to forget lunch. It's crazy. If I don't write it down, I might not do it, which is not good. There's where I wrote in self-care time, giving myself a nice long block, probably for a long shower, maybe a bath, sometime reading my book. I'm currently rereading the second Harry Potter book, so slowly making my way through that series for the third, fourth time in my life. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a lot of different books right now. I would like to make more time to devote to reading, and I think I did put that down here. I like to fill out this weekly reflection on the week page here on the back, just to kind of check in with my goals, see what if there were any barriers throughout the week to reaching those goals. Just writing that down. And then I decided to track time spent exercising in this bottom left-hand box. I wrote down the time I started and stopped exercising each day, and I was able to track the total amount of time I did spend exercising. I can also track my goals in this, or my habits, in this habits tracking section. I tracked exercising, eating in, reading, and something else, I think. I'm able to track my overall mood and check off my habits there for each of the days. I don't necessarily track on Saturday and Sunday, since this planner is more functional and is more geared towards just my work week. So I don't necessarily track those habits in this planner for Saturday and Sunday. I do track the habits that I'm tracking in my recollections planner all week, if that was clear. Just going back in and checking off some of my tasks here, doing a little final flip through for you. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and happy planning, everyone. Bye-bye.